everybody? Your host, AMF 1534 here. And looks like we got ourselves a pretty big game this week. Stanford at Oregon. Now, we all know what happened last year. Stanford racked up a pretty large amount of points, up in the 50s. And that game was pretty sloppy. But there are different variables now, i.e., Stanford doesn't have Toby Gerhart anymore, and Oregon doesn't have Masoli anymore. But other than that, the variables are pretty much still the same. But, it's going to be very interesting. Oregon and Stanford have two completely different styles of play. We like to spread the field out, try to get you out in space. Stanford likes to try to pound it, down your throat and see how you react to it that way. So it's going to be very interesting, especially since Oregon played a pretty sloppy game against Arizona State last week. Regardless of the fact that they forced 7 turnovers, it was still, a less than desirable game to watch. But regardless of that, Oregon is the top scoring team in the nation. We have played some lesser teams in doing so, and Stanford also has one of the top 10 defenses in the nation, if I'm correct. But anyways, the way that I see it, comparing it to last year, Stanford's offense has now become a little more one-dimensional since they don't have the same kind of running back in Toby Gerhart now that he's gone. So that kind of takes away part of what made them so dangerous last year. Now they have to rely more on Andrew Luck for their success, and if we can contain that, then that's pretty much the end of that story right there. And now that Oregon actually has a quarterback that can pass, that brings an entirely new thing to the table. Now that we have the deadly tandem running backs, and we have a quarterback that can actually play the position. So the way that I see it, it's probably going to be a shootout one way or the other. But considering the fact that we are playing at Autzen, and it really is that hard to play at, I really see the Ducks, coming out on top. Obviously, I am a Duck fan, but I am a realist here. So I don't see Oregon totally blowing them out or anything. That would be pretty retarded of me to think so. But I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to say Oregon 49, Stanford 42. I really think that it's going to be a game of ball control, controlling the clock, whoever has the least amount of turnovers. That's what it's going to come down to in all reality. So I see, Oregon making less mistakes in this situation, considering that Stanford hasn't really played the big game yet against, a really big crowd. They haven't had to have that huge test yet, so I think this is going to be a little more than they can handle. So once again, 49-42, Ducks come out with the win. Go Ducks, fuck Stanford. You know how it goes. Your host, AMF, saying bye for now. Peace out.